So I was doing this really cool movie about Chavez Ravine, and we had the scene where we were driving down this alley, right? I was sneaking out in the middle of the night. My buddies pulled up, and he gives a signal like this. So then I wake up, I sneak out the door, and I get in this car, and we slowly push it, right? I mean, does this sound familiar or what? We push the car down the alley, and then the alley goes down this hill. And at the bottom of the hill it comes to a T, right? It's a T stop. At the bottom of the hill is this, there's a house right there. And they have two big 10K lights. Those are the big ones. When you see them on the street, you know that they're shooting a movie, right? They're big movie lights. So the shot starts inside of the house. I come outside, then they're set up outside. I sneak to the car, I go and get in, and during rehearsal, we're talking about this whole thing, and the car is not going to be on, so the brakes are going to be really hard to push. I think it was like a 1930s Studebaker or something, this big, huge iron mobile. And the kid who's driving, he's just nodding. He's like, yeah, okay, yeah. We're all getting, excited to do this thing. And they showed him what a safety brake was, and it was just, everything was cool, right? So then I go back inside of the house, and they call action, and I come out of the house and I sneak in. I don't remember, I think I had my shoes in my hands or something. And I go to the car, and then we sneak in, and I get into the back seat. And then before I get into the back seat, we push it. We get it going. And then me and my other buddy, we jump in, and we're giggling and stuff, and we're laughing. And then we just go down the hill. And then we're going down the hill, and then we start picking up more speed and more speed. And it's like, hey, brakes, hit the brakes. And he's holding on to the steering wheel. And this is literally, you can see his white knuckles, and he's just frozen. And we're gaining speed, picking up speed. We're heading towards the lights, and you see the guy standing by the lights. They're like, is that guy going to stop? And as we hit like this last bump before the lights, I dove over the front seat from the back seat, and I grabbed the handbrake and just I pulled it, and we skidded to a stop. And it was like, what's wrong with you? What the hell's wrong with you? And he looks at me, he goes, I'm from New York. I don't know how to drive a car. He sure picked a right time to let us all know, that's for sure.